In the heart of a quaint town nestled between cobblestone streets and ivy-clad cottages stood a shop that drew visitors from far and wide. Marcellus's Dolls was renowned for its lifelike creations, each doll a masterpiece that seemed to capture the very essence of its subject. The dollmaker, Marcellus, was a man of few words, but immense talent, his hands crafting what words could not express. One chilly autumn afternoon, a grieving mother named Eliza entered the shop. Her eyes were red-rimmed from tears, her heart heavy with the loss of her young daughter, Lily. Marcellus greeted her with a solemn nod, his eyes betraying a flicker of understanding. She handed him a photograph of Lily, her angelic face frozen in time, and whispered her request. Weeks passed, and Eliza returned to the shop, her heart pounding with a mix of anticipation and dread. Marcellus presented her with the doll, a perfect replica of Lily, down to the smallest detail. Eliza's breath caught in her throat as she cradled the doll, feeling an inexplicable connection to her lost child. That night, as Eliza placed the doll on Lily's bed, she noticed something strange. The doll's eyes, a striking shade of blue, seemed to follow her every move. She shook off the feeling, attributing it to her grief-stricken mind playing tricks on her. But as days turned into nights, the oddities grew harder to ignore. Eliza would hear faint whispers, like the rustling of leaves emanating from Lily's room. She would find the doll in different positions, its head tilted as if listening, its tiny hands clasped as if in prayer. One night, as she lay in bed, she heard a soft voice unmistakably Lily's, whispering secrets only her daughter would know. Terrified, yet desperate for answers, Eliza confronted Marcellus. The dollmaker's face grew pale, his eyes darting nervously. He tried to dismiss her concerns, but Eliza's persistence wore him down. With a heavy sigh, he led her to a hidden room at the back of the shop. The room was filled with dolls, each one eerily lifelike, their eyes glinting in the dim light. Marcellus confessed his dark secret. He had made a pact with a malevolent spirit, a force that granted him the ability to capture the souls of the deceased within his creations. The spirit thrived on the grief and longing of the living, feeding off their pain. Eliza's heart raced as she realized the gravity of the situation. Her daughter's soul was trapped within the doll, a prisoner of the malevolent force. Determined to free Lily, Eliza demanded to know how to break the pact. Marcellus hesitated, then revealed that the only way to sever the bond was to destroy the doll and confront the spirit head-on. That night, Eliza returned home, the doll clutched tightly in her hands. She placed it on the floor and with trembling hands struck a match. As the flames engulfed the doll, a chilling scream filled the room, the air growing thick with an oppressive darkness. The spirit, enraged by the destruction of its vessel, materialized before her, a shadowy figure with eyes like burning coals. Eliza stood her ground, her love for Lily giving her strength. She demanded the spirit release her daughter's soul, her voice unwavering. The spirit hissed, its form flickering, but Eliza's resolve did not waver. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a locket, a cherished keepsake of Lily's. Holding it aloft, she invoked her daughter's name, her voice ringing with authority. The spirit recoiled, its power waning in the face of Eliza's love and determination. With a final, ear-piercing shriek, it dissipated into the night, leaving behind a palpable silence. The air grew lighter, the oppressive darkness lifting as if a veil had been removed. Eliza collapsed to the floor, tears streaming down her face. She felt a gentle warmth envelop her, a presence she knew to be Lily's. Her daughter's soul was free, no longer bound by the malevolent force. As the first light of dawn crept through the window, Eliza knew she had done what any mother would do. She had fought for her child, and in doing so had reclaimed her from the clutches of darkness. The town never spoke of Marcellus's Dolls again. The shop closed its doors, the windows dark and empty. But Eliza, now a symbol of hope and resilience, found solace in knowing that love, even in the face of unspeakable horror, could conquer the darkest of evils.